Alrighty, chat, YouTube, it's Deck Tech time. This time for a little bit of Jeskai Prowess. We got 4 copies of Bauble. We're splashing Jeskai for Narset, by the way. We got 4 copies of Bauble, free spell, cantrips, pretty solid. 4 copies of Preordain help us find some of our top end, like Narset and Expressive Iteration, more consistently. We got 4 copies of Lava Dart that we can flashback and get 2 Prowess triggers with. 4 copies of Swifty, best 1-drop Prowess threat out there. 4 copies of Lightning Bolt, 3 copies of Violent Urge, and some Mutagenics. 2-drop wise, we got 4 copies of Steel Cutter. You know it, you love it. You've seen it all over standard. 4 Slickshot Show-Off. Pretty good that when we plotted it against the reactive decks. Couple copies of Expressive Iteration for some card advantage, and Manamorphose for a free spell, and to help you multi-spell for Narset. Mana base wise, 4 copies of Arid Mesa, 4 Scalding Tarn, 1 Hallowed Fountain, 1 Mountain, 2 Sacred Foundries, 2 Spirebluff, 4 Steam Vents. Nothing too crazy in the mana base. Sideboard wise, 4 copies of Orim Chant, pretty good against the combo decks. A couple copies of Prismatic Ending, some unconditional removal. 1 Path to Exile, also unconditional removal. 3 copies of Consign Memory for Eldrazi. A couple copies of Spell Pierce for any sweepers that we run into. And then 3 Wear Tears for the Amulet Titan matchup. Let's give it a shot. I think we got a mulligan that hand. He's probably on hammer. Well, that answers that. Is Travis on hammer? Plays a hammer. Nice. Got a free point in. Maybe he's just Canadian. Mox Opal, Pure Steel Paladin, I'm taking 10. GG. It's been real, chat. We continue our streak of not winning a match. At least I have jump blockers. Path pending. Wear Tear. I already updated the title. Might have to refresh. I think Mutagenic's bad. Spellpierce could be good. Drop a couple of Violent Urges, try like that. I don't want Manamorphose, so I'm cutting Narset. It's a keeper. I think I want to play the second Swiftspear before I cycle this Bauble. Maybe a little greedy. If they open up on like Esper Sentinel. Don't play an Esper Sentinel. Plays that thingy. Paradise Mantle. I should have attacked, and then once the no blocks happens, then I use the Wear Tear. But I'm pretty happy killing this Ornithopter, all things considered. Steel Shaper's Gift. Is it the gift of hammer? Gets a hammer. Bonk. Tapped Elegant Parlor. I guess it's the Steel Cutter version of hammer. Cast Slickshot. Cast Preordain. I don't know why it takes so long for this begin sideboarding to pop up. I'm not sure if that's like a Magic Online server issue. Not 100% sure. Not sure this hand's good enough. It's like a reasonable hand, but if they just go like turn 2 hammer, I just die. There's the fountain. They're mulliganing. I'm going to keep this just because they mulligan. If they kept 7, I would not keep this. I already think it's a bad idea to keep this. This hand does not have the goods. The goods being infinite copies of Wear Tear. I think I want to keep this Bauble in my hand. Or I can go Cutter Bauble. Leaves 1 on top. Stoneforge Mystic. Paradise Mantle. Doesn't help that we've drawn 2 lands since we kept our hand. Not too thrilled about that. I'll get Azrael. Appreciate the dono nonetheless and the support. And just you hanging out in general. I don't have the goods with this hand. It's very far away from having the goods. Paradise Mantle. Equip. Hammer. Hammer. Ornithopter. Well, I think I know what's coming next. It's going to be quite a pure paladin. I think I have to leave back a blocker. I guess maybe I didn't have to leave back a blocker because I'm going to trigger Cori-Steel Cutter on their turn. Banger alert. What's up, Bamsy? Still gonna struggle against the second Pure Steel Paladin. In fact, I think a second Pure Steel Paladin probably just kills me. Spell Pierce. GG. Never meet your heroes, chat. Yeah, the gold leagues are pretty much, they're just like a little bit more competitive than regular leagues. I haven't noticed a big difference. Yeah, the O3 dream remains. Carry me, Spell Pierce. Carry my dead, lifeless body across the finish line. I don't think Spell Piercing this really does anything. But I also don't think the Spell Pierce is getting any better. Gives me a turn. Taps this also and gets rid of the flying blocker. I have to string together something pretty nice to win this game. I think I need a Preordain. A Slickshot. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Could go animate Ink Moth, attack. Try to move it onto the unblocked one, and I can path it. The better play here is probably just send it with these two. And force me to, like, block. Have these as 2 blockers. Either way, this is really bad for me. Animate. Alright, we're going for the animate. Alright, path to Exile. No, you drew Surge? Spell Pierce. The O3 dream is alive. Sure. They're also playing in a standard challenge 32. I haven't looked at the challenge docket. What are the challenges like nowadays? There's a standard challenge tomorrow. There's a modern challenge at 6 a.m. Friday, 6 p.m. modern challenge. It's pretty much the same. It's what it used to be. I need to hit my land drop. Land drop. We did it. We had 2 land drops. I have to block the 5. Oh, doesn't block at all. Double DRC. Try not to be cowards here. I think that gets us the game. It's kind of a nutty start. Alright, Prowess Mirror. Path to Exile. Prismatic Ending. Out Narset. Maybe Narset's actually not that bad. Out Violence. Actually, Slickshots might be worse. What are the Slickshots? Just like a standard Prowess matchup. Not sure I want Spell Pierce in the mirror. Could take Wear Tear for the Steel Cutter, but seems kind of loose, narrow. Okay, let's put in the Spell Pierces and then out the Slickshots. I think Slickshot's kind of bad. At least it isn't standard. When you invest all these resources into something that dies to a shock. Or in this case, a Bolt. Or Lava Dart with Flashback. And there's no threat in it. Ship it. 10's pretty keepable. There's that Hallowed Fountain. Let's see if the Hallowed Fountain costs us. Swifty. Cutter Bauble. I think we're gonna go Cutter Mutagenic like we did last turn. Or last game. I'm gonna go Cutter Bauble. Swifty. They might be killing me here. They could pretty easily do 14 damage. They have Lava Dart here, then think I'm dead. Lava Dart's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I go to 1. I guess that means they're not casting the Swiftspear. I think that kills me too. Oh yeah, I'm super dead. Let me Spell Pierce is worse than Slickshot Show-Off on the play. Get a couple of slick shots in here. Being able to Spell Pierce to turn 2 Cutter while you're on the draw is pretty nice. There's the Hallowed Fountain again. I think we're going turn 1 Swifty off a basic mountain. Maybe I want to get Sacred Foundry because of this pending, but I already have the Hallowed Fountain in my hand. I think I'm just going to get basic mountain, conserve my life total a little bit. I think I've started all 3 games the same way. I don't think you need the Hallowed Fountain. Probably just get away with Sacred Foundries and Friends. Steam Vents and Sacred Foundry. How bad are you gonna do? You'll do fine. Same start every game. Every game for the rest of the time. Alright, I won on turn 3, game 1. They won on turn 3, game 2. Looks like I'm set up to win on turn 3, game 3. Which is wild. Crazy how that works, huh? Oh damn, they don't have a second spell. Yeah, they're so unbelievably dead. Alright. Hey, we didn't start 0-2. Yeah, only the die roll matters. Nothing else actually matters. We won a match before the 3rd match in the league. Wait, this game has Dogfolk? Since when have Dogfolk existed in my Magic universe? My multiverse? I thought they were like jackals. Explain lantern control. Wait, it's actually telling you about lantern control. Hold on, now I'm gonna look this up. MTG dog folk. Dog. MTG. Images. Okay, there is literally nothing that's a dog folk. There's a dog soldier. No dog folk. Like I've been lied to. Why must you hurt me, Magic? I just want to play with the dog folk. Why must you die, camera? Why? I heard there was no dog folk and exploded. I guess we're gonna open up turn 1 Swiftspear, turn 2 Steel Cutter literally every game of every match. I don't know how I'm doing this. I feel like I'm stacking the deck. Okay, can you guys stop saying the stream improved? Shut the hell up. One card, please. Stacking deck while camera off. Okay, buddy. I'll see you in court. Yeah, I'm pulling all the cards out of my lap. Now, if we could do something about that pesky mic. That's it. I'm staying silent for the rest of the stream. GG. Always cake. Gateway of the 6 in his lap. What a throwback. Core memory unlocked. Gateway of the 6 Samurai. Welcome to Dev Hour. Damn, he's good. I've done one stream like that where I had no camera and I barely talked at like 4 in the morning. That was a good stream. Is Gateway still banned? I think I just want Consign and... Yeah, Narset's really non-existent. It's at 1. I don't think 6 Sams are like anywhere close to being meta. But I don't know if they got like new support. Because that's what Yu-Gi-Oh does that I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that it'll just like give old archetypes new support at random times. And then like turn a tier 8 deck into a tier 1 deck. Isn't Chalice better than Treasure Sphere and Eldrazi? X1 versus Storm, X1 or X2 versus Storm, X1 versus Is It? I think both are pretty good. It's tough to say because Chalice comes down significantly sooner against Prowess if you have Ugin's Lab. Yeah, that happened with Blue Eyes pretty recently. But Trinisphere is better against like Neoform. So I don't know. Both of them have their merits. They should print an instant speed red-green cascade spell. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I did that with like Burning Abyss also. It's one of my favorite archetypes. Violent Outburst could come back, but it's a matter of should Violent Outburst come back. I getting this Hallowed Fountain? Nah. I mean, the gameplay pattern of Violent Outburst is just awful. I don't think it's necessarily too powerful. It's just unfun. Scheisse. Oh. Yep. Well, you're out. I try to be faster, I guess. I don't think I'm supposed to turn one Preordain. I could. I guess I could Preordain for a 0-drop. No, I think Golgari Grave Troll's like got a dog, no? I mean, obviously it's an upgrade for the deck, but I mean, the deck's just so bad that I don't think Golgari Grave Troll's gonna save that deck. Honestly, I'm not sure why Golgari Grave Troll's banned. I don't feel like it needs to be. Yeah, they're just afraid of having to need to reban it like a 4th time or whatever. They're just embarrassed. They're just never gonna live it down if they have to reban it again. Awkward. I shock this in an attack. Maybe they want me to tap out so I get Trinisphered or whatever. It's almost like I never had my camera off in the first place. Pretty much the same thing. Cast Trinisphere. Still double spelled. Feels good, man. Not cool. Yep, Neoform 03, Cass 03. Jeskai 1-1. Death, they get the prime and the 9 months. I think I'm gonna save this bolt to go upstairs. Here comes Devour. The Sedge. It's a World Breaker. 2, 6, 7. Well, that appears to be a problem. I don't know how I could possibly be casting Darkness over Modern when I haven't won like more than one match today. Regardless of what deck I've been playing. Won like 2 matches all day. Well, I don't think that's changing. Still at 2 matches. I'm due for a Phoenix League. Sorry, I don't speak French. Ooh, Bauble. My camera exploded. It just overheated. As it does. Well, I ain't cast anything to Spell Snare, I'll tell you what. It's just my true form. In the head? Okay. Well, turning the camera off certainly has not done anything to aid my loss streak. This is such a bad matchup. This is the Grixis pile of all removal and artifact destruction. The only thing I was able to beat was Prowess twice. GG. I ain't the mold. Yeah, when I put down the e-girl or the anime girl, you're just gonna see a giant bald spot on my head from all the vigorous molding that's been happening over the past day and a half. Archering. Talks out of a bob. What do I even do? I think they have 2 removal spells, probably. They have 4 cards in hand. Exclamation mark rat. Just getting force negation. Le Frog. I think they're dead. 4 card types. I know I need this Lava Dart in the graveyard though. Unless they have another force negation. Yeah. 20. 21 actually. And submit. We won a game, chat. Miracles can't happen. Oh, the miracle did not turn my camera back on. There it is. We did it. Here's my bald spot, chat. You see it? Bigger Smalding. Chat, put 1 on the counter for dies to Hallowed Fountain. Fuck. Dies of Hallowed Fountain. a tough life, Ashi. Especially when you have bad genetics. Full beard, bald head dingo. It's gonna be me in like 5 years. That's the sub notification. I don't think they have Bowmaster. They do not have Bowmaster. It's a lot of Swifties. No, my Swifty. No, my Swifty. No, my Swifty. Why are we here? Just to suffer? Well, on the bright side, we traded 3 cards for 3 cards, I guess. The Great Swifty Massacre. Yeah, not a fan of Taylor Swiftspear. No, my iteration. Flame draw 2. I think I'm gonna lose to Tamio. Ugh, camera back on. Ugh. Gross. Matchup is so hard. 4 Corys in a row. We need Cori in the house. And in the house again, and then in the house a 3rd time. I don't know if that's happening, though. Ragavan. I'm kind of surprised I left Ragavan in post-board. So lava dartable. Get our Hallowed Fountain to prove the haters wrong. They only have 7 cards in hand. What's the worst that could happen? My Narset. Alright, I give up. We're not winning this game. I don't really care for Spell Pierce in this matchup. I feel like you just want Spell Pierce against the unfair decks. Like, sometimes Spell Pierce is going to be really good against this deck, but they have so much 1 mana removal that I feel like Spell Pierce is going to be dead a lot of the time. I really just think it's for the unfair decks. Like Neo Brand or whatever. I don't even think Chant's good either. Like proactive Chant. You're mulliganing to 5. 4. Sorry, you're the dogs in the background. One of them's yapping. Your faith? That makes one of us. Goodbye, Swifty. Top. I mean, they have 3 cards. I kind of have faith too. Cutter, huh? Cast the Bauble. Bauble myself. I think I want to leave that on top. Yeah, I didn't think I'd get this far. For real. Bin's Lightning Bolt. If they're spending real cards on cutter triggers, I'm pretty happy. Stern Scalding. I'm gonna jam this Narset and try to draw 3. That's not bad. I'll never play Narset again. Plays Narset again. You gotta understand, I lie literally all the time. Win. That is something I'm capable of doing. Mm-hmm. You went all in on lose. You only have 4.5k points. Embarrassing. But how do you have that few points? I feel like you're here all the time. Ragaban. Too much bing bong, I guess. I lost all in a lot because you thought I was going to win something. Your first mistake. Also, I didn't realize your profile picture was Narset until now. It's over. GG. It's a good run. I care about your hat personally. It is a sweet hat. I may not be a fan of your deck choice, but I am a fan of the hat. And that I cannot deny. Cut. Swift. I think I have to block. We're gonna fly this, which is unfortunate. I think I gotta leave back some blockers. The Raven Charm. Indeed. I'm out of basics, so I have to fetch shock. Stop it! Oh no. It's Drover. Maybe the block and slick shot's not too bad, yeah. I mean, nothing was good into the face of double Guided Souls, double Ocelot Pride. I don't think I can do 56 damage with Slickshot Show-Off. Alright, I gotta do 30 damage. Easy. I don't think I'm supposed to cast Swiftspear. Maybe? I feel like I need as much mana as possible. That was uneventful. I need like what, EI and a Bauble? Then maybe. That's why Boros is so popular. Because Guide probably just kind of dunks on Prowess in general. Probably. I can't watch this anymore. Is it me? Am I the problem? Double Avatar did it too. I need to turn on the Violent Urge, right? I think it's just for Storm. I think the Narsets aren't good in this matchup, but maybe they're fine. Yeah, they're for Neobrand, I guess, and like maybe other combo decks as well. Their life was 30. Tan's mega reactive. Yeah, I need to hit EI and a Bauble, I think. That was my out. Or another Manamorphose into EI and a Bauble. Hey, Zal, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Am I ramping them? This feels pretty bad. But Path to Exile always feels bad. Yeah, there were lines to kill them from 30. Didn't happen, but there were lines. Cutter, Preordain. I think I'd take the Cutter, and then I bottom the Preordain. Try to find land so I can go Cutter, land, something. Lava Dart, something maybe. 40 slimes? 40 slimes sounds fun. Might not win a lot, but you have a good time, maybe. Unless you derive enjoyment from winning, then you won't have a good time. Fage. Slime Stompy. You ran out of energy. Oh, they just gave it back to me. Well, that can't be good. Wrath Disguise. Shimata. Hallowed Fountain's here to save the day. Surprised they're not surveilling and flaging me. Coolest Legacy deck, Slime Stompy. 23 slimes. Classic. I mean, I'm just at a flage. Can't quite escape that flage yet. And Johnny. Alright. I gotta find a Slickshot. Like right now. Like right now. I was uneventful. Sedge. Oh, so Sedge. You believed in me and you lost it all. Thus teaches you a lesson to never believe in me. But you know you should believe in chat? Oh, you hear that?
Have you
Bing
peeked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.